Her brother ended up coming home sooner than expected. Welcome back to another banger video, or I would say banger story, because today's one is definitely juicy as hell. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you never miss another one of my uploads. So as you read the title, my babysitter got me in trouble, something along the lines of that. I used to have one, she was really cute. I mean, if you're 7 years old and you have a babysitter who's like 16, 17, I mean, you don't really think that they are like, you want to date them obviously, because, you know, if you're 7 years old, you will just be like, listen, they're just eel, you know, they're yucky, they're girls. I don't like girls, I like just watching cartoons and be a kid and be innocent, you know. But anyways, that babysitter really got me in trouble. You know, she snitched on me when I was a kid. So yeah, enjoy the story. So this one time I got kind of cooped up with this kid in a house. I mean, we weren't really friends or anything, and I didn't really know him that well. He was a couple of years older than me. You know, I was 7 in this story and he was 13, 14. So, I mean, I was in this one house because my mom had to go somewhere for work, and it was in the middle of summer. So, you know, I just ended up being in his house, and his parents were also not home, so it was just me and him. But his parents actually decided to invite a babysitter over to that house. So it wasn't really good because, I mean, he was in the middle of puberty. He was 13, 14, I believe. And I was still, you know, this pure, innocent little cheeky lad. You know, I was 7. So, yeah, that doesn't really go well together in one house. And, you know, we were pretty frustrated with each other. This guy is just so damn immature, because, you know, he's in the middle of puberty and we just don't really understand each other. And thinking back about that now, I mean, it is kind of tragic, you know, because, I mean, I didn't really choose to have a babysitter or, you know, to be cooped up in a house with a random dude. You know, my mom did tell me that she will be back in a couple of hours, so I just have to stay put until then. But, you know, to spice up things a little bit, this babysitter that was coming to the house was actually not coming to the house because she was already in the house. Because she was literally this guy's sister, older sister. And I would say she was like 14, 15 years old. At first you will think that, okay, well, you probably don't like her, you know, you don't have a crush on her because you're just an innocent little cheeky lad. But she was actually incredibly cute. You know, she was kind of this exception, I would say, for me at that time. So anyways, the three of us, you know, were just sitting in the room. We had some small talk, we talked with each other, we got to know each other. And the girl and the boy, they were like more talking to me than I was to them, because I was always kind of, you know, shy and serious and introverted. So I thought the situation was pretty awkward, if I can say so myself. Eventually, his brother, he told us that he's going to a friend. He's going to visit a friend, and he's going to be back home in like 2 to 3 hours or something. And at first his sister was like, maybe that's not really a good idea because you have to tell our parents. So the guy actually phones his mom and asks his mom, because my mom and his mom were like out and about. His mom gave him the permission to go outside to his friends, and he was like, okay, well, I will come back in like 2 to 3 hours. You just babysit a little Raj here. That's exactly what she did, and we were kind of bored, not gonna lie. And I was like super nervous because, I mean, 7-year-old me with a like really cute girl next to him. So basically, yeah, the guy leaves, we stay, and oh my god, it was so awkward. Like, I was so incredibly nervous, and maybe she thought it was cute, or maybe she thought that, you know, I was too small to kind of have like feelings for her or something. So, you know, she kind of broke the ice and she put some MTV on the television. You know, it was the beginning of the 2000s when I was, 7. It was not really that kid-friendly at all. It was only for adults. Eventually, we just ended up watching that channel. The music was great, but the clips were sometimes incredibly wild, totally uncensored. And I was just sitting there watching, the nipples fly on the screen. And I was like, what the hell? What is happening? I don't get it. She was just observing me, looking at me. It was just so damn awkward. All of a sudden, I don't know why I said this, and it's so stupid now that I think about it. I'm like so weirded out by myself if I think about it back now. But I said, this is something that adults watch. But you know what else adults watch? What can we watch that other adults also tend to watch? Let's put it like that. Because, I was innocent little kid. I didn't really knew how the world worked yet. And I was just so pure and innocent. So I didn't really knew what was happening on the screen on MTV. If a rapper was rapping about one of his, trophy wives or something. I didn't understand what that meant. So then she asked me, oh, wait, you mean... And then she said the P word, the P-O, and then 2 more letters, if you know what I mean. I want to keep it a bit more family friendly, I guess, on the Raj channel. But eventually, that's what she ended up asking me, and nobody was in the house. I didn't really know what was happening. Eventually, she just went to her parents' bedroom. She grabbed a tape, or I think it was either a tape or a CD. I think it was a CD. She showed me the cover. What I saw there was some girl-on-girl action, if you know what I mean. It was so just kid-unfriendly, and I was just watching that is interesting. And then she put on the disc in the CD player, and yeah, it started playing. Oh my god, it started playing, and I was like, this is definitely interesting. And then she told me, and then she said the S word. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I was like, oh my god, so this is what adults do to make babies? This is so gross. Oh my god, this is turn it off, turn it off. The girl was like, you're growing up, you need to know what this is. And thinking back about it now, it was just wild. But I can't really blame her, because she was also in the middle of puberty. She was 14, and she was also, exploring that, the S word. It's not too bad. No harm done. But the harm was done afterwards, because her brother ended up coming home sooner than expected. And he walked in on us. We were just watching, the show, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. It was so embarrassing, and what basically happened next is my mom came back with, her friend, which was the mom of those 2 kids, the boy and the girl. And the boy basically told everything. And the girl, who was technically my babysitter then, got in deep trouble. Her mom actually grounded her afterwards, and obviously the mom was so embarrassed that I remember she literally told my mom, oh, that is not ours, that is my husband's. I don't know what my husband and why he's buying these kind of movies, but this is not mine, this is my husband's. And ladies and gentlemen, we all know that is probably the biggest lie ever, because probably every couple in the beginning of the 2000s had their VHS or maybe even a CD under their bed where there's some spicy content on there, if you catch my drift. But anyways, that is the story. Subscribe, like if you enjoyed, comment down below, and yeah, click on one of these videos showing up on screen for more watch time, and I'll see you later. Peace out.